Let's talk about March favorites in every possible category. Purchases, TV shows, games, books, recipes, workouts, all of the things that I could think of in the month of March that I enjoyed. So let's go ahead and get into it. The main thing that we got in March was a freeze dryer. I have wanted a freeze dryer for years and years and years. They're really expensive. So this has been something that I've gone back and forth on for 5+ years. The brand that I've always looked at is called Harvest Right, and the smallest one that they have is always $2,500. That price point has always kept me from getting it. This year in January, I saw them at Costco and they were on sale for $1,600. But it was still a back and forth, don't want to spend the money, this. And then we saw someone on Reddit post earlier in March. They saw it went on clearance just under $1,000, $1,500 cheaper than it has ever been. So it was a really interesting adventure. We had to call a bunch of Costco's to figure out which one actually had the deal, because it was by store, it wasn't every store. We've had it now for a couple of weeks and we've done a lot of interesting stuff. I think my favorite things have been sour Skittles for sure. Weirdly enough, ice cream cake. The frosting on ice cream cake did not work. It like exploded and became a huge mess, but the actual ice cream cake was really good. I'll have more refrigerated content to come. Maybe not on this channel, I'll figure it out. The next thing is my new comforter. Lately, one of the medications that I've been taking has caused me to have night sweats, and it's the worst thing ever. I can't explain how terrible it is waking up sweaty. It sucks so badly. I used to have this amazing thing. I forget what the name of it was. Sort of like the Sleep 8. I'm sure you guys maybe have seen that. You're able to temperature control your bed. So you can make it super cold, super warm, and this was bliss. And then it broke and it started leaking and the company like went completely MIA and it got really shady, which is why I never really talked about it. Kind of sucked. I was trying to see if there was some other option out there and I found this comforter that is crazy because it's genuinely freezing. I don't understand how it does this. I tried to use like a thermal temperature gun, like a laser temperature gun thing, to be able to show you the difference in temperature here. It did not work. It didn't show any difference, but I'm telling you, there's some black magic happening here because this is the coldest blanket I have ever had in my entire life. Absolutely magical if you run hot and if you can't sleep if your body is too warm. And the great thing is that when I got it, it randomly had a 50% off coupon and I was able to get a king size comforter for like $35, which is questionable to begin with, but it's actually really nice. It's like a silky fabric, but it's super cold. Like crazy cold. I'll link to it below. If you run warm, I'm telling you. A lot of my Instagram followers have gotten it. I believe that they like it. I don't know how you couldn't if you like a cold blanket. This also comes with 2 pillowcases. I don't find the pillowcases are as cold, which is unfortunate. I want like a chilled pillow. That's my like end goal in life. Why can't that be a thing? The comforter is crazy. It's so good. I also got a new pillow. This has been something I'm trying to find the ultimate pillow. It's been so difficult. I've tried a lot of different pillows. The one I just got is one from Coop. A lot of people recommended that to me and it's an adjustable one. I think right now it's just me having to find the right adjustment. At first it was not enough and now it's too much and I need to take some out and maybe we'll find that Goldilocks. I did want to include it on here. The other thing I wanted to include is not something new that I have, but I just got my subscribe and save of it. These hand sanitizing wipes. I have a thing where I don't want my hands to be dirty. It grosses me out. I don't like touching oily things, food. I can't. I need my hands to be clean and hand sanitizer is not enough for my brain. These hand sanitizing wipes have been just amazing. I first got them last summer when I went to Bali and I really love them, especially in the car because if we ever, have food or just in general, they're so nice to have. If we go into like a grocery store, you're touching the cart, you're touching all this stuff. Regular like Lysol wipes or alcohol wipes like that, cleaning wipes are really harsh on your hands. These ones are specifically made for your hands, so they're a lot gentler. I love them. So this is a 4-pack. I think each one has 80 wipes each. Just because we just got a refresh of them, I was like, oh my God, I forgot how much I absolutely love these. Okay, movies and TV shows. I don't really have a movie. I couldn't think of a movie that I watched recently that I was like, wow, this is really good. But I have TV shows. First up is The Pitt. I can't get over how good this TV show is. This show is essentially 24 meets ER. Main actor in it is from ER. The thing that's very cool about this is that it is supposed to be the most accurate medical drama ever. My mom worked in a hospital for a long time. Paul's family, his mom's a nurse. I've just heard from a lot of people, and a lot of people online have said that it's crazy accurate. I know that the cast had to do like a 2-week boot camp. I know that they have someone on set that was a ER doctor that's able to like tell them when they need to, you know, change stuff. I'm hooked. I watched, Severance also ended last month, and I loved Severance, but I found myself wanting to watch The Pitt before watching Severance because I just got so excited about it. We also watched The Residence, like a murder mystery in the White House. Had like Knives Out vibes. It was a little bit silly. That one was a lot of fun. And then I just watched Fleabag. That's not a new show, but at first I was like, why was this all Oscar talk way back when? I remember hearing a lot about it 5-6 years ago. Actually, it's almost a decade ago when it first came out, and I never watched it. I kind of get it now. It's very unique. The last one though is Solo Leveling. I am so hit or miss when it comes to anime. My husband Paul, huge anime nerd. He loves anime. He's watched so many different animes. You know, I'm picky. I like some, I don't like most. I'm gonna be honest with you. Violet loves anime too. Solo Leveling is amazing. Animation is amazing, just so cool. It's shocking. It's so fun. I can't recommend it enough. I loved it. And there were so many moments where my jaw dropped on the floor. It is a bit gory, so just heads up. If you like Death Note, I feel like you would really like this one. If you like adventure animes, maybe. If you like Attack on Titan, maybe. That kind of realm. I could be totally wrong. As far as games, we played Split Fiction. So fun. We played It Takes Two. It's the same creator. We never finished It Takes Two. I liked this one more. Violet got so into it. She loved it. And the cool thing about Split Fiction is that if your character dies, you don't actually die. Like, you come right back. I think that is really nice, especially if you're like me where, you know, you're playing with someone else, Paul in this case, who plays a lot of video games. He's a lot better than I am. It makes it so you don't feel as defeated if your character dies, because you just come right back. It's couch co-op. You have to work together with a lot of things, so it can't be like one person taking off, blazing through the level while the other one has to catch up. There's a lot of parts where you literally can't. You have to work together. So it's a very unique premise that you don't see in a lot of video games anymore, and it's so incredibly fun. It's really cool too because it doesn't take itself too seriously. There's a lot of fun, there's a lot of emotional parts, and there's a lot of silly parts. I mean, there's one part of the game that you literally are pigs. One pig can spring, so it becomes like a spring, and then the other one's superpower is it can fart and then it flies from its farts. It's like rainbow farts. It's so goofy. I really enjoy it. I also got Inzoi, which I was really excited about and I think has a lot of potential. Inzoi, if you don't know, is like The Sims meets GTA minus the violence. Gorgeous to look at. I'm still kind of getting to know it. So I'm putting it in the favorites video because it is cool. It's one of the newer games that I've played. It is in early access. It has a lot of potential. I will say that. It's very cool. As far as books, the last thing I read is the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. This is not a new series at all. Paul and I have been reading the same books since I went to Bali last July. We do audiobooks. I consider that reading. You might not. That is a weird debate to me. It's all the same part of your brain. It's reading. Don't fight me. But we do graphic audio. I love graphic audio books. And so we started with Fourth Wing. He's read ACOTAR with me, all of Crescent City, did Onyx Storm. We did normal Onyx Storm. Second part of Onyx Storm I think comes out in May. It got pushed back. It was supposed to be this month. The graphic audio version, I mean. But we did Mistborn for the graphic audios, and then he started another book that I really haven't gotten into yet. But I did like Mistborn. Took a little bit for me to get into, but I really do think that every series for me, starting to get into it always takes forever. That's just a normal thing for me. Recipes. I love baking, if you don't know that. And the main thing that I baked this month, I hadn't baked a lot. Paul's dad's birthday was the 31st, I think, and I made him a chocolate mousse cake. This was so good. I actually have some of it in the freezer, and I realized in the freezer it's great. Also, freeze-dried cake, incredible. Found that out too. That turned out amazing. But the other thing that I found out that was really good, unrelated, cherry cold foam chai tea from Starbucks. I'm gonna do a video. I know a lot of people used to like my Starbucks DIY videos, so I wanna do one for this because the prices of Starbucks are crazy. But the cherry chai, I thought it was gonna be disgusting, shockingly good. Super easy to make at home. And Violet really liked the matcha lavender latte. That one also was really good too, and I did not think I was gonna like it. And then the last thing I have is workouts. workouts. I have been doing martial arts for a year and a half now. I've been doing Krav Maga, which is essentially self-defense. I love it. There's nothing that is a better feeling than knowing that you can defend yourself and knowing that if someone comes at you with a weapon, a gun, a knife, their hands, you know what to do in that situation. You know how to punch. It is such a cool feeling. I'm about a year away from my black belt. That's a very cool thing to think about. This month I also got into a couple of other things, including boxing. I've been taking a couple of boxing classes. Even though I do boxing with my self-defense class, this is a straight boxing class, and hot yoga. I'd never done hot yoga before, and it is hard. It is super, super hard. The first class I did was on a Sunday at noon. The rest of the day, I had a horrible headache. I didn't want to do anything. I took a nap. Like, I felt like crap. The next time, and then all the times thereafter, I've done 5:30 p.m. classes on Friday, and I love it because it's the end of the week. I usually don't like doing workouts at night. I usually only like doing workouts in the morning, so it's over with. But this at night, sweating it out and having nothing to do afterwards, taking a shower and just being done, being able to just, you know, play a video game or like chill on the couch, getting rid of all the stress from the week, it feels incredible. And like during the class sucks, don't get me wrong, it feels like it is hard. It's crazy to me how hard my heart is beating while I feel like I'm not doing much. The instructor will like sometimes open the doors really quick and you get this blast of like 70-degree air because the room, it has added humidity and it's like 100 degrees. So it's hot, it's sweaty, it's disgusting. And so that like second she opens the door for just a minute, it's like, God. Oh, and then they give you like this cold, like refrigerated wet towel at the end that feels literally like your Oliver Twist. You're just like, please, sir. But when you're done with that class, you feel so good. It's one of the few classes where I'm like, at the end of it, I feel like better. You know, like I feel like, wow, I went through hell and I'm feeling the other side. Where a lot of other times with workouts, I'm like, that was good. This is one where I'm like, oh, I did that and it was tough and I made it. So that's why I've been really liking it. And I also can tell, even from a couple of classes, that I've been getting more flexible, which is also very cool. Those are my March favorites. Please let me know yours. Everything that I mentioned that is things I bought and probably more will be in the description. So check them out. I can't recommend that comforter enough. Check it out and I'll see you next time.